Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Ari and welcome on this YouTube channel. I've been living in Florida almost a year since I moved from California, and I made earlier a few different videos about why people should move to this state and some tips as well. But I was thinking that I usually describe Florida as a paradise with an amazing weather and friendly people around, like the best place for living in the USA. So in this video I want to tell you another side of living in Florida that I wish I knew before I moved here. So please watch this video until the end and let's start. There are thousands of people who are still moving in Florida every day, and I have many friends who live in California, for example, and they are thinking to move to another place because of prices, politics, and the homelessness problem there. And many of them were super happy to visit Miami, the city where I live and work right now. So they're thinking about to change something in their life and move to the East Coast. And I was like many of them, of my friends, and maybe you're just thinking about the same, to see Florida as a place where you drink smoothie every day while chilling on the beach and try to catch a crocodile. I don't know, so this is what many people think we do usually here. And let's start with the local weather. So I usually do different content for social media for my clients, and when they come here they usually ask me like, hey, how does real Florida feels like? And well, after California I couldn't believe that I will find a place that could be much hotter than Los Angeles where I live. On my second day in April when I moved here in Miami, my skin started becoming a little bit darker, and that's okay, this is not a bad part because I was even gray when I lived in Russia. So the weather in Florida is really different. Down here in Miami it's always summer, but this summer has like two different seasons. So the first summer season starts probably from November to April, I would say, and another and most hard to live summer starts from May to the end of November. And when I'm talking about hot or even a hard summer, I mean 80 degrees in the shadow side, crazy humidity and everyday rains. So after California, when the colors were between green but more orange because of dry, here in Florida everything is green and blue. And to be honest, most times I was fine because I usually work as a freelancer from home, but every time when I need to go outside, the local weather was killing me. And let me explain you why. So for example, if you just make a music video as me and someone wants to get a Miami vibe, I usually bring a huge backpack with me with all my equipment, a gimbal and some video lights and another case. So it looks like this guy is going to make a movie, but the shooting process is terrible. And yeah, sometimes it's crazy because during the summer you don't even know when the rain comes or how much time do you have until it will happen again, because sometimes it's raining here every 15 minutes, and if I wasn't work with a camera I would be super happy because it's so fresh after the rain, especially after California. So every time when I stay outside with all my equipment or even with a camera, I just start sweating like I'm taking a shower. By the end of the day you feel like you just done the best and the craziest workout in the whole life. And again guys, I so love when it's rain sometimes, and the local weather is really amazing here in Florida, but humidity. I mean, if I didn't want to become a movie director who works in Hollywood, I would probably live somewhere in Central Florida and do real estate, because it's real paradise to go on the beach with a nice water, favorite week and a huge giant. But all of this of course until you just see the hurricane on the horizon. And if you are thinking how bad the hurricanes in Florida, well, I never seen so windy weather in my life. No jokes at all, it destroys houses, cars and any buildings, but usually people know about if something crazy is going to be here and they have insurance as well. But usually it looks like a tropical storm with really beautiful rain. If you haven't ever been in Asia during the spring or summer season, you probably know what I mean. Anyway, for me it's much more better than snow when I'm from, but too hot from the end of May to the end of November. And actually it was really cold here in January, so I opened my box with long socks. Alright, so I'm finally outside on my way to home from the local Target. So I just wanted to tell you about the weather a little bit more, because for some people it sounds like, hey, I'm gonna be fine because I have the AC in my car, I have an AC in the place where I live. But no guys, sometimes it's really impossible to work here, and I feel sometimes very unproductive because I just don't want to do anything. I just feel lazy, right? And every time when I just go on my balcony, I feel like all these people are chilling outside, they are going to the beach, they are going to have some fun, but not today, not for me, because I have to work. There are many people who visit Miami like every day, and when my friends just come to here to this place, they just don't understand how we're able to work here because of the weather, of course. But for the local people, we see all these paradises, beaches, and you know, the palms and the people who are just chilling outside. And it could sound very funny for you, but guys, believe me that it's really hard to live in Miami. All right. So this is why I just usually work from my home as a freelancer, and because I just run a production, you know, we work in California and in Miami, and sometimes I have some shootings here. It's so windy today, but I'm close to my home. And come on guys, I have to go back to work, but we have a swimming pool here. Oh man. All right, maybe tomorrow. So my advice for you guys, if you want to move to Florida, you can just buy 2 tickets and visit the state in June and probably in February. So if you are worrying about how you're gonna feel this weather, just visit Florida in most warmest, and I'm sorry, the coldest months in a year. So if you're fine with this weather, even in June, maybe Florida is for you. Alright, so number 2 is wildlife. The weather in Florida is so comfortable, so you won't never live alone here. And I haven't seen yet, but Florida is the state where you can meet alligators and crocodiles. I wouldn't say they're like everywhere, but if you found a natural lake without people and houses around, it would probably be better to leave it as soon as possible and don't swim in the water even you work with a camera today. It's a lot more of wildlife here in Central or South Florida in general than you really think. There is deers and turkeys, snakes, turtles or lizards. Yeah, probably there is a ton of wildlife here that you can take advantage of and really enjoy of, you know, living here in Florida. But don't forget that some of these animals can live very close to you, even in your closet. And for example, I live here in 1-bedroom apartment alone, but it feels and looks like I'm not alone. So this place has some cockroaches, and even I bite some in the chemistry. Don't use the AC and close the windows, you know, or call the guy from the pest control. It never stops. Also, I have never seen these little bugs in my life. During the summer, they were like everywhere, and the guy from the pest control, you know, it was his first time when he saw something like this. Well, thanks again. So for me, it was so uncomfortable because I could find them everywhere, even on my personal things. And if you forget to put an avocado or banana in your fridge, in a few days you will be a part of a big family. And guys, you cannot see them, but they always can see you. And a few more words about local animals. So this guy, he flew in through this window a few months ago, and now I bought this cage for him because I have no idea what can I do with this guy. Here, lucky boy, come to here. Lucky boy, lucky boy. Come on, bird. Come on, lucky boy. What a bird. What a wonderful... Ah! But also he's so aggressive and wants to attack my camera every time. So stop it. You have to stop it. Alright, so the next one is cost of living. Of course, it's much more cheaper than it was in Los Angeles for me, where I moved from, but you know, 1 year later I can see how the prices are changing very fast. And yes, the USA inflation was grow up to 75% in this year, but anyway, you know, it feels like the prices are growing too fast. And I'm talking about the real estate market, insurance and food. If you are going to move to Florida, I would recommend to do it as soon as possible. If you want to buy a house here, look at this picture, how fast the market is growing. And so the place where I live right now, I pay $1,400 per month for 1-bedroom apartment with 2 swimming pools, gym and tennis court. But if you check their website, you wouldn't find anything with these prices anymore. My friend also is looking for a new place for living because the owners of her place just said that he's gonna charge on $200 more than it was before. And I remember that time when I was looking for a place for living here in Miami. Since I moved here just a year ago, the prices really changed. So this is why I would recommend to move here if you're thinking but don't sure. Maybe you will save some money. And I also made a video about this place where I live right now. So if you're single or have a small family, please check out this video and you will see what $1,400 per month gets you in South Florida. In insurance costs have really started rising more and more, and it happens because many houses have very old roofs. It has to be replaced soon, and the insurance companies are very smart because they have this part in their policy, like the hurricanes and storms. And this is the reason why you could pay more to be insured here in Florida. The quality of living in Florida is really incredible and affordable for most people, I would say. I really love to live here, even it's hot as hell sometimes. But I will probably move back to California because I need that wild people and another weather. So maybe it will be possible to run my video production there in California and have a real estate investing here in Florida. So I will be able to work, between these two amazing states. So guys, thank you for watching. I hope you really enjoy watching this video. If you have any questions, please let me know, or watch my another videos using the Florida playlist here on my YouTube channel. And don't forget to subscribe, put a thumbs up, and I'll see you next time. Всем пока!